Hello everybody, I have another journal share for you today. This is a custom order. It looks similar to my other fall journal. I really am in love with using this fabric as a cover for my fall journals. So let's get inside and take a look. Satin ribbon as a closure. This one measures 9 1/4 by 5 3/4. Most of the papers were from TLC Creates Vintage. I've used a couple of her kits. Fond of Deer is the main one in this kit. Inside the front cover is a corner pocket, and I've used a playing card. It's very nature and botanical themed. I stamped This Book Belongs To, and some stamping on the library card. I've also embossed another card and used distress ink on it. Lots of journaling space and space in this book for pictures. I've used a little leaf trim here. I made on this page. I used some leaf embellishments, and I made a coin envelope out of some Tim Holtz paper. Lots of stamping, lots of nature themed in this book. Also in this book, I've used Mrs. Cog's images, her bears. Tea stained paper. It's a glassine bag that I've embellished up with some eyelash trim, and I used a little snippet from my Tracy Fox paper, Reminiscence, and a manila tag. This is a piece of ephemera from my hometown. Marshall Field designed and had a library built in Conway, Massachusetts, quite a while ago, and the early 1900s. And it's a beautiful building with a copper dome. Italian marble covers the inside entryway to it. I have some more tea-stained papers and embossed file folder that I made, that I distressed. This is the rest of the story about the Field Memorial Library. I have a vellum pocket here created from Artie Mays' kit, Bees. An envelope here that I created out of some paper. Use some washi tape, some more stamping. Another playing card, some Tim Holtz card, and an embossed tag that I made. And I put in a vellum image of Mrs. Cog's bears from her bears kit. This is from TLC Creates Vintage. Her kit is called Fond of Deer, and the gentleman who is going to get this kit is extremely fond of deer. This is from Artie Mays' kit. I made a little tag. It has a pocket in the back. That's also printed on vellum. A little corner tuck with my doily die cut. Tracy Fox envelope here. Oh, the seal came off. I'm going to have to reattach that seal. I try to make it so the seals are useful and not just used as an embellishment. Use my entomology kit to stamp the page. Made a little, use Mrs. Cog's mountain flower images in this embellished paper clip. that I made from Christie Art Designs. Another bear image from Mrs. Cog's shop. Another file folder that's been embossed, and I copied the, I have a poetry book from Robert Frost, and it's called The Road Not Taken, one of my very favorite of his poems. He's one of my very favorite poets. Some more stamping. Another corner tuck with some tags. Some marbled paper from Nick the Booksmith that I purchased. I thought it went well in this kit, in this booklet. Some more bear images, deer images. Another embossed tag and decorated, and a top corner tuck. This is some paper that I got from Daphne's Diary, and I have a little paper bag pocket here with some Tim Holtz, a tag that I made, and some more bee ephemera from Artie Mays' kit. Try to use all my nature themed kits that I have. Some more tea stained paper. I made this little craft bag that I decoupaged some napkins on. Made another coin envelope and a bee tag with some Artie Mays paper, some Edith Holden paper, some more stamping, another file folder. Put a file folder, embossed file folder in the center of each signature. The rest of the Edith Holden paper. Another embellished paper clip with Christie Art Designs. And Elsie Bell's digital image. A couple more tags. This one I attached another embellished paper clip to be used in the corner tuck. Patricia Viramontes inspired tag or envelope. I didn't put anything in this one. The papers I used are from an old state park book. I thought it was kind of relevant. Another tag from Artie Mays' kit, Nature Walk, and this I made into a pocket as well with a vellum envelope from her kit. Another bear from Mrs. Cog's Images, a couple more tags. This is another one of those slotted stitch pockets that I made. I just made a template of my own, and then filled it up with some Mrs. Cog's images and some Tim Holtz images and a little window embellishment. It's a paper bag and another Tracy Fox envelope. That's from her Nature's Epiphany kit. And in the envelope, a local artist. This is another picture of the library. It is a card made from a local artist that lives in the town. His name is Jim Moore. He used to be a pastor at one time at the Congregational Church, and found later in life his passion for painting, and so he loved Conway very much. So he likes to make some of his landscape images from the town. That's where I'm from, Conway, Massachusetts. Chickadee stamped. Another embossed file folder. This one I put another vellum image to use as a pocket. Lots of tea-stained papers, the other side of that paper bag. And another file folder with some Artie Mays digitals. These are all pockets inside the file folder that's been sewn. Some more leaf trim. An embossed pocket. Some papers from the Nature's Epiphany kit. I had some scraps left over, so I decided to make a tag. An embossed tag with Tim Holtz tissue paper. Decoupaged on it. A couple more tags in a vellum pocket. A Tracy Fox seed packet. And Artie Mays, part of Artie Mays' bee ephemera kit. Is vellum on top of a tag, which I put into that corner pocket. These pages are still from TLC Creates Vintage. Another pocket here created from Artie Mays' Nature Walk, which I have a tag that I stamped. This is a pocket I created from an image from TLC Creates Vintage. They're supposed to be postcards. At this time, I do not have a way. I don't have a laptop. I don't have a computer. I don't have a way to resize the images. So I decided to use what I had and make it into a pocket. Here's another little journaling card and a card from Mrs. Cog's woodland flowers. Mountain flowers, I believe. Another embellished paper clip. Some more mountain flowers and wildflowers. Edith Holden paper. Some more Mrs. Cog's images. I printed all the bears out on vellum. They really came out beautiful. And I have another seed packet from Tracy Fox. So when Daryl and his wife are out in the woods hiking around, they can collect seeds if they wish. Another file folder that I've embossed and distressed. Another great poem I love by Robert Frost, Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. It's one of the very first poems I ever learned and I was ever able to recall from grammar school. We had to memorize this one. Here's another envelope. The other side of the Edith Holden page. And another stitch slot. This one I left empty for them to put some pictures in and just an image from Artie Mays' Nature Walk add-on kit. Made a craft sack here that I decoupaged a napkin on and put a tag and stamp tag in there. And there's the last page. Just a beautiful image. Lots of room to journal in here and place photos and collect seeds and do all the things that people love to do out in nature. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe and comment, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.